Hopefully my channel and my video inspires other musicians and artists to at least start making music and uploading them to royalty-free sites and getting some sales and getting that little win. And hopefully your environment as well is helping you. And if it's not helping you, hopefully these videos will do that for you. They will probably help you. It's my goal, really. Hello guys, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Daniel Carrizales from stockmusiclicensing.com. I did a video quite recently talking about how musicians and artists can become very jaded and very cynical, not only in music licensing, but in as an artist or as a musician or as a composer in general. And this is something that is really close to my heart when it comes down to talking about how we as composers or musicians or artists in general, we're very vulnerable at times and very insecure. And especially when created our art, then somebody asked a question of how I keep myself in check, or how do I pull myself out of being depressed or being jaded or becoming very cynical while I'm doing my work. And they were referring to that maybe my wife or my kids have helped with that. And the answer is that it does help a lot. I am very fortunate to have my wife that has been supporting me beyond the call of duty, really. And I've been working from home for many years. The last time I was on a payroll or working for somebody was almost 10 years ago. My daughter, my oldest daughter, Fedra, she doesn't know what it is like for me working outside of the house. All she knows is me working from home. So she doesn't have a concept of the father figure leaving the house. And it can be very tough at times for a kid to understand that daddy works from home, and obviously the things that I do them for not only for myself but for my wife and for my kids, of course. And the sanity or the way that I can get back to being grounded or have my feet on the ground is by realizing that I have a responsibility not only for myself or with myself, but as well with my family, and it goes beyond just the work when it comes down to the music or anything that I'm doing regarding my work, and it's just more than just that. So it could be a lot of pressure for sure, because I don't have anybody telling me what to do or how to do it or when to do it. But the support is really important, and I have done a few videos. I think I have another video here on my YouTube channel saying why support from friends and families is very important. And I'll actually put the link somewhere around here, I think, so you can check it out, or in the description so you can check out those videos. So because this is a very crucial thing for me. It's something, like I said, it's very close to my heart when it comes down to support, not only from family members but as well from friends. I have caught a lot of relationships over the years because of travels, because life changes. You know, it's hard sometimes to nurture certain relationships, but there have been some separation with friends and even family members that for things at times that it could be very hard to keep the lines of communication open. And this, it could be very unfortunate, but especially with friends, you can tell who your friends are, and the times where things become very hard, especially when it comes down to life balance and work. And when you have a family like I do, I have 2 kids and work from home, and my wife has her day job, of course. But we juggle life like anybody else. And I was just watching a video of a writer or a filmmaker, and I'll put the link as well underneath in the description, or I'll put it around here so you can check out that video. And it's an amazing video because it's talking about rejection. It's talking about how a filmmaker or a writer can deal with that, with how can you pursue your job, or how can you pursue your dreams, how can you really go ahead and do that thing that you want to do and live your dream. And it's an amazing video, and I'm always fascinated by checking Other industries like filmmaking or film writing and writers and whatnot, and artists in general, because they deal with the same things that you and I deal, which is self-doubt, lack of motivation, or lack of money for sure when you're starting out because you're doing this thing. And you know, at times it requires a lot of self-belief, okay, and it requires a lot of support at times with from those of us that are around us. And this guy was saying that he has written a book. I think it's called "Quit Your Day Job and Go and Live the Life That You Want to Live" or something like that. You will check the video for yourself and have a look at it. But he was saying that he actually advised people that if their spouses are not supporting them in their dreams or in their pursuit, to get a divorce, okay? But the video is very passionate about what he is doing about careers in terms of like the film industry, and talking about that, and leaving friends behind that they don't support you, because it's only gonna damage you. And usually, when you don't pursue your dreams, or when you don't go ahead and do that thing that you want to do, it's usually out of fear. And usually, your environment or those around you, they project that fear onto you. And I completely understand that. I've been there. I relate to this so much on a very visceral level, and a very deep level. And nowadays, I am very careful with who I associate with or who I even interact, even online, okay? Because I do believe that I want to be connected with people, with like-minded people that are doing what I am doing and what I want to do. And better still, those who are ahead of me, so I can grow and really pursue that level that I'm after, okay? And it's talking a lot about that, and I can identify with that so much. And it's talking about rejection, which is a very true thing for us composers as well. And he's talking about when you submit a work, like I think he's like a screenwriter or whatever, or a filmmaker that he writes film, a writer for films, anyways. And he submits that work to be approved, and in order for them to make it a film or something like that. And he says, like, okay, the way to deal with rejection is that you don't wait for the approval or not of your project. What you do is that you create another one. You start working on another project, and then you will have different projects out there waiting to be reviewed. And that's the way you conquer rejection, and that's the way you just move forward. And the worst thing that can happen is that two projects might be approved at the same time, and you will have to choose which one you want to go for. That's a perfect analogy as well for us composers, that we are in a business where you submit music to libraries, and you're waiting for an approval or a rejection. And I've been there. Especially with a library like Audio Django, trying to just upload one track and waiting for that track to be approved in order for me to move on. And the trick is to upload that track, but keep on working immediately on more. And not only stick to one library, but go completely wide, and just really have a lot of music out there. So it's a fantastic interview of this person. Again, and I've been just watching it. That's why I just pulled the camera. The title is called "Quit Your Day Job and Live Out Your Dreams" by Dr. Ken Atzi, something like that. I can't pronounce it, but I'll leave the link in the description. I'll leave it around here because it's a fantastic talk. And I think we composers and musicians and artists in general, we can relate to this. And it really touches a nerve. And these are the kind of interviews and the kind of videos that really inspire me to carry on and to keep going, and to really inspire others as well to do something for themselves. And in this case, hopefully my channel and my video inspires other musicians and artists to at least start making music and uploading them to royalty-free sites and getting some sales, and getting that little win. And hopefully your environment as well is helping you. And if it's not helping you, hopefully these videos will do that for you. They will probably help you. It's my goal, really. And it's just a quick video that I wanted to do very quickly right now, because I was just finishing uploading some music. I just finished as well editing an episode of my podcast. I just finished as well doing another YouTube video, and I was watching this in the background, listening to this interview, and I was like, wow, man. I mean, so how much can we relate to that, even though it's a different industry like filmmaking or writers in general, and we're musicians, but we can definitely identify ourselves and feel connected when it comes down to living the life that you want to live as an artist, for sure. So anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for the love and support. Leave in the comment section after you watch this video that I'm going to share with you. Leave in the comment section what you think, man, of this powerful interview and very, very bold statements and very inspiring things that this guy is saying, and share with me what you think of this, And if you're somebody that is new to stock music, and you want to get your foot in the door in music licensing, download my free guide. Again, link in the description as well. And again, thanks a lot for all the love and support. And as always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.